And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Down by Cole Bishop. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hurts. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 12 carries, 91 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they'll have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And now as we get toward the home stretch here of the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Bills had 10 and 5 to start play. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Cook up the gut. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air, Allen. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Down right around the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Allen going to throw.
at the Eagles'
Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cook going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Brings up 2nd.
Now Allen to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Allen now on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Throwing now is Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. So they get nothing on 1st down, just back to the 1. They need some room to operate.
They certainly do, because you know they're going to be aggressive on the defensive side. They're going to come after you. So you practice this in OTAs, you practice this in minicamp, you practice this in preseason camp. 1 first down gives your punter room. 2 first downs is what you're seeking in order to make sure you flip the field a little bit.
That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 7.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Eagles 1st down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get further out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles 1st down as he'll get this down to the 41.
Eagles 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd down and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the Bills' 32-yard line.
Here's a give to Bigsby. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started, you know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Dallas Goedert, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen taking it himself. And he is going to have a Bills first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On play action, Allen. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir holds it in. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's good for Eagles first down. A gain of 15.
On first and 10 is Bigsby.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Hurts.
Second and 6.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
A gain of 15.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here.
This short throw caught by Goddard. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
They're going to look to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Open man, it's Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Bills first down.
Allen off the play fake. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's complete to Cooks. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bills.
Now Allen
First down.
setting up the screen for Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Prater for the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They're only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Hurts over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
At the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run by Bigsby.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 27-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
3rd and 4.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
Here's Hurts to throw. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets it up past the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory.
Cooks flashing the footwork.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's Cook again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
To throw, it's Allen.
And it is Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Allen. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
41-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And Cooks has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's 2nd and inches.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Allen, nifty footwork. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Allen.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have went neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
4 yards. That's good for the Bills.
The 1st down carry for Davis. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
They go again with Davis.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job at bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Allen again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Allen going to run with it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point good by Prater. And they will take a 7-point lead.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Smith brings it in, going across the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for Eagles 1st down.
A run here with Bigsby.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Bigsby once more.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Hurts.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Bigsby.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Philadelphia.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, what a move.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Inside give to Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Allen.
They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle to Davis.
Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Now Allen.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The quick feet by Jackson.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And an Eagles first down.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Bigsby.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And some room to work.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 46 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
First down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has now been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Bills' 23-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Throwing is Hurts.
And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On 4th down, here's the option.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more, saw it there, did not work out. Turnover on downs.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
brings up 3rd and 1.
Davis, he'll try to run for it.
And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are?